Hello, this is Malik Ayub Sumbal, and today we are going to discuss about the recent clashes between the Armenia and the Azerbaijan in the South Caucasus. So the recent clashes between the two hostile nations is actually, again, put a very big question mark on the future of this South Caucasus region. Both the countries have recently fought a very big war in which, according to the independent sources, like almost 6,000 people have lost their lives. But the recent clashes that took place between the border of the Armenia and the Azerbaijan, there is accusation from both sides. Both sides accused each other of violating the ceasefire agreement that has been initiated with the involvement of the Russia and both the countries the ceasefire after the Nagorno-Karabakh war. So now a very important question is this, that will the status quo of this region after the war between Armenia and Azerbaijan will remain, and how both the countries will accept the current situation. I mentioned this in my book that I written on this conflict that is named as Tovuz to Karabakh, in which I mentioned very clearly that the future of this region and the peace of this region is only depend on the commitment between the Armenia and the Azerbaijan. And now we see that things are getting towards with some new direction and the dynamics after the involvement of the Iran and the Turkish footprints in the South Caucasus region. So how the things will unfold in the future, it's a premature and it's very hard to comment on this. But these little developments always triggered into a very big war between these two countries, because the cross-border firing is a very routine matter between Armenia and the Azerbaijan, and there is not any solid mechanism that could sort out the real violation from which side. And it's very hard even to predict and to comment on this, that who is actually violating these crossfires. So beside this, that the Armenia is a landlocked country, and the current liberation of the Nagorno-Karabakh to Azerbaijan has almost changed the dynamics of the Armenia and its accesses to Iran and some other countries. So now a very big role that is going to be played in this region is Iran, because in the last couple of months we saw some news that the Azerbaijani security and the Azerbaijani custom guards, they have stopped some Iranian trucks. And after we saw that they demand from these trucks that is approaching to Armenia, because Armenia and Azerbaijan have a very big trade and both the countries have the route that they use. So the tension between the Iran and Azerbaijan was quite rising, and even there was a very strong statements coming from both sides. So the future of the peace between the Armenia and Azerbaijan is all depend on the commitments of their leadership and how they are serious to maintain this peace, and how much influence of the foreign power on these two countries, and how the foreign powers drive their foreign policy on this issue. This all depends on the leadership of both the countries. So let's see that how things further develop between both the countries, and we will follow all the future developments in this South Caucasus region. And thank you very much for watching this video.